Yes, yes. What up? What up? What's good, family? Top of the top. What's up, my people? That's right. Good morning, G Rock. Tapping in from Cali. What's up, Lexi? I see you in here early, Lexi. What's up? Good morning. What's up, Jay Goodball? I see you in here early, bro. I see y'all was the first in there. L Blizz, what's up? Tamara Smith, good morning. Good morning, family. What's up? Chris Miller, what's going on? What's up, y'all? We here again another day, Tuesday. Good morning, Danielle Walker. Hopefully you feeling good today, Miss Danielle. Um, Definitely want to send you my blessings, and I know you're gonna be good because you're strong. So you're gonna be good. We here, I'm gonna make sure this we get through today and start the morning off right, like we always do about this time. So other than that, yeah, a lot of people probably didn't think I was gonna be early today, but we here and y'all ready. So we ain't gonna hold it up. Shout out to the replay gang. Also, let me say shout out to the people that listen consistent, but don't come in the chat, but y'all always pulling up. Salute to y'all, because it's not all about the chat. Everybody don't want to be in the chat, so I respect that. But you already know around here, the chat stay lit. That's what we do around here. Other than that, we back at it again. Episode 279 for No Fame Live. Yes, we back. Check it out. Y'all see what's trending. Y'all see what's going on. Some of y'all might know, some of y'all don't. Kanye West is at it again. What up, Wax Dog? What's popping, bro? Kanye West is at it again. Now, I don't know if a lot of y'all ain't peep game by now. You should know that Kanye West is nothing but a celebrity troll. That nigga is a troll, and his whole purpose is to piss black people off. And he does a very good job every time. And then after that, after he piss black people off, then he make them go buy his sneakers and his merch. He do it every time. I don't know why people still get mad at Kanye West. He's a joke. All right, so we're going to talk about Kanye West and Candace Owens on how they've been trolling with White Lives Matter. Can y'all believe that niggas are still arguing about this again, about white lives matter, black lives matter, all lives matter? That shit trending again. Y'all got to see the stupidity that keep going on, man. Anyway, man, we're going to talk about that. I'm also going to talk about a few other things because there ain't too much going on, but you know how we do around here. What's up, Sharon? Yeah, talking about white lives matter, pissing people off. You know what I'm saying? The Kanye gonna say everything opposite. That's just what he do. I don't know why people ain't peep his game. You're not supposed to take Kanye West serious. You don't take a clown serious. All right, that's it. Anyway, man, y'all here? I see my people in here, man. I'm about to go on with the show. Let's get it in, man. Let's go. All right. Also, don't forget, for those who didn't see this, make sure you watch this video. Jeffrey Dahmer praised and worship. It's an hour special I did yesterday. The people pulled up. Shout out to the people that was there. I was watching my own video in the bushes. You feel me? But I touched on a whole lot and showed and proved how Jeffrey Dahmer was able to do his thing in the black community. And not only that, the reason why I did this video, because to this day, being that this series has dropped, it's a lot of black men worshiping Jeffrey Dahmer, and specifically, it's a lot of black gay men that's paying homage to Jeffrey Dahmer. And you won't believe some of the sick stuff black people are saying, and they are supporting this man and disrespecting the victims. That's why I did this video. But anyway, let's get into today. Kanye West, the celebrity troll. The shape-shifting Gemini. No disrespect to Geminis, like I said, but you got some Geminis, they know what they be doing. And they masters are playing both sides, playing different personalities, switching up. That's what they do, two-faced it. You dig that whole... You got some people that's two-faced and don't know it. Then you got some people that know how to be two-faced. Kanye West is one of them people that know how to be two-faced. He plays the game very, very well. It's kind of like when somebody come in the black neighborhood or come amongst blacks and they talk slang and they hood it out. Then when they go amongst the white people, they switch up their whole demeanor. Yes, yes, ma'am. How you doing? Thank you. And they start, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's two-faced. But two-faced could be good and it could be bad. But this nigga is a troll. That's all Kanye West is, a troll. All right? So I don't know why people get mad at him. But like I told you, the stereotype is black people are super emotional. They always in their feelings. So people know that you can say anything and throw black people off their whole schedule. And that's what Kanye West does. Just like if you see, he always does this around this time. It's nothing new. He always do it when it's election season. But anyway, this is what got everybody pissed. Kanye West in his White Lives Matter shirt, as you see, he made him super pissed with Candace Owens there. Then I want you to look to the left and see the white reporters. My point is, all of this is a plan to piss people off. And they still take Kanye serious. How you gonna take a man serious with all that fat on the back of his neck? This is how he playing people. And that is merch he's selling. That's part of his new line he got coming out. So it just shows you that this man is all over the place. 1 minute he going at Kim, 1 minute he apologizing. Man, these dudes are weird and they playing nothing but Hollywood games. That's what they do. That's it. So his whole purpose of wearing this White Lives Matter is to piss people off. Now, do y'all remember? Y'all remember a couple years ago when Kanye West started rocking a Confederate flag and he pissed people off? Y'all remember when he did that? That's what he always do. What's up, Miss Deja? Good morning. Y'all remember when Kanye West was wearing that Confederate flag and he made a lot of people mad? Y'all remember that? That's what he do. But then what happened? People get mad at him. Then they forget, and then they go buy his new clothes again. That's what they do. The same thing over and over again, man. Y'all ain't noticed that? His whole job is to piss people off. What other distraction Kanye West did? Do y'all remember? Do you remember when this fool was running for president? Knowing he wasn't going to get elected? But he was running for president to throw the votes off, to distract. He is a celebrity troll, which means he is a distractor. That's what he get paid to do. If you don't believe it, all you got to do is pay attention. Kanye West don't drop no albums no more. He dropped music, but his music is trash now. His music ain't hitting like that. Let's be real. Kanye West is known more for his music than his shenanigans. What is he known for more now? His shenanigans. That's what it's all about. And that's why him and Boosie had a back and forth or a little beef with him because he's a distractor. They all doing the same shit except for making music. And I told y'all, remember when I also told y'all months ago, I said they trying to bring baggy clothes back. What you see they got on baggy shirts, baggy pants. Because I told y'all the designers are starting to make baggy clothes again. The Gucci, Louis jeans, they making them baggy. So when the top designers make baggy clothes, that's how the fashion goes in a direction. They're trying to bring baggy clothes back as well. But my point is, this is his merch that he's got for sale, White Lives Matter. And he got people pissed off, and they've been talking about it all day, every day. Every celebrity gonna have something to say. Everybody gonna have something to say. And this the same dude that trolled us with this right here. He was trolling on this day. Little did we know Kanye West was sent to do what he's doing. His whole thing is to distract amongst serious situations. Remember this when he said George Bush don't like black people? But Kanye West was trolling back then. Because Kanye West always on one hand portrays like he's for black people, and then he does opposite. You feel me? Like he made a song about she ain't messing with a broke nigga and talking about gold diggers. Then he got with a gold digger. You see, the unaware Gemini is going to live a life of contradictions because that's how it is. When you play both sides and you never solid, sometimes you get caught slipping, meaning you're going to be contradicting yourself a whole lot. So Kanye West's whole job is to distract and to make people mad. He piss off black people, and then sometimes he piss off white people. His job is to piss people off. Do you remember when he said that Trump was his dragon brother? That's when he pissed off more black people. Remember when he got on the stage and went on his rant, but he said a lot of truth and speaking about Hillary Clinton, Mark Zuckerberg. At that point, he made a lot of Democrats pissed off. Then remember when he went into the church, act like he had a congregation? He pissed off Christians. That's his whole job, to piss people off. He is a celebrity troll. That's why you do not take Kanye West serious. He is a joke and he is a jester, meaning he's a clown. That's what he is. He's a shapeshifter too. And in Kanye West's mind, he thinks he's going to take old clothes from the 90s and make it to 2022 fashion. That's all this clown is doing. He's taking old fashioned. See, back in the day, this is the same plain black hoodie we used to wear with no name on it. And he's taking these same thoughts from the 90s and making it up-to-date fashion and putting extra prices on it. He might sell this hoodie for $300. But we know that's nothing but a $25 hoodie. That's a Fruit of a Loom hoodie. But Kanye West banks on the stupidity of people. That's what people don't understand, man. These people like Kanye West, and you got to remember, the whole science with Kanye West, it's a reason why he was calling himself Yeezus and Yeezy. Kanye West represents the mockery, the false prophet. He's the false prophet that preach false gospels. That's why his whole demeanor is contradictory. The whole thing with the Yeezus, aka Jesus, but you know about the word, is J is really pronounced Y, Yeezus. So that's why he been playing on the words and doing a lot of funny things, meaning you seen him playing around with the church. Nobody had nothing to say. They ain't get mad. But his whole job is to distract and sell merch. Exactly, Shay. He's only selling merch. And he's selling 90s style clothes that look dirty and worn already. Because I told you, Kanye West banks on the mind of black people being stupid. He already got in his mind that black people are stupid. This is why he always play on the minds of black people. When it comes to white people, they know he is a joke. They know he is a clown. No white person takes Kanye West serious at all. But when it comes to black people, he know how to ruffle your feathers. I've been talking about this dude for weeks and months, meaning his whole thing is to come out. He gonna say some real things. Every once in a while, he does say real things, but for most of the part, he contradicts himself. That's how they lead people astray, because they know you're gonna follow, and once you follow, you're gonna get thrown off when they keep doing weird stuff. And maybe Kanye West is playing these games because he knew he'd been pissing off the Kardashians. So now he got to do some more distracting. So like I said, he talked that black talk, but we know he's all about whites. And it's not about race, but he like to play the race game, so I'm going to talk about it. But other than that, he's a fucking troll. So all he is a troll. Y'all, if you don't know a troll when you see one, you're crazy. Don't you see how that white man even looking at this man? Like, what the hell is wrong with this man? You see how that white security guard looking at him? Kanye West is a troll. But people still take this man serious. Do you see him trying to bring back the 90s flight coat? All he bringing back is old clothes, y'all. That's all he doing. He's bringing back old clothes from the 90s, right? And putting prices on it. That's all this nigga is doing. And people buying it and going for it. So I can't be mad at him. He knows how to make money. But his money comes from blacks' ignorance. It's just what it is. See? And he's a shapeshifter, always switching his demeanor. Niggas like that, I don't trust. I don't trust no nigga that's always switching up who he is. Them the type of dudes you don't deal with. But anyway, we neither here nor there. My point is, I don't get mad at Kanye West. And I'm going to tell my people something. The number one way to get past all of this stuff is don't care. Stop caring about everything. Stop getting upset over stuff that's irrelevant to your life. That's my point. Stop getting mad over ignorance, stupidity. That means somebody could do something any day, every day, and make you mad. Always get mad, but guess what? When you get mad, nothing's gonna happen anyway, because they say dogs get mad. That's what the saying is. Dogs get mad. And a mad dog ain't gonna do nothing but bark. in this situation, black people are mad dogs, but they ain't got no bite. So that's why nobody don't care how mad you get. And that's why Kanye West gonna keep trolling with that fat on the back of his neck. That's why I don't take him serious. And I never in my life bought a pair of Yeezys. And don't get me wrong, I was tempted to a couple times because they did come out in some hot colors, like them 700s. But something inside of me always say, don't buy them shits. You feel me? Because he's from Chicago and he grew up seeing Jordan make all that money off Jordans. So Kanye West feel like, I'm going to charge more than Jordan. So let's think about that alone. How this nigga got the audacity to try to sell you some sneakers more than a pair of Jordans. Because he feel like people stupid. That's why he do it. And he thought you was going to wear Gap. That's why he went and got that merch deal with Gap. A lot of y'all been stopped rocking Gap. Gap is another clothing line. Was rocking that shit as a teenager. Gap was top fashion in the 90s, all right? He wanted to bring Gap back. I'm just showing you all this nigga whole demeanor is bringing you 90s swag and updating it. That's it. When y'all gonna peep game? Other than that, he walk around playing roles. See, playing a role of a humble, dusty man right here. You see what I'm saying? This when he was the college dropout. This when he was branding himself, when he said George Bush don't like people. This when he was creating his persona of the college dropout that's for black people. Also, he did influence other black kids to drop out of college too. Don't get that twisted. He glorified dropping out of college. And these are some of the same people that follow him. You feel me? But Kanye West is not to be taken serious at all. So I don't even know why people get mad at this dude. Because he's a nobody. And he's not making no good music. Y'all know his last albums was trash. Stop playing. It was trash. He's not making no more classics. What's up, Kim? He's a shapeshifter. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Whenever you see somebody that you know, and every time you see him, they look different. Those are the type of people. They live off deception. Or they always trying to change the top layer because they don't want you to see who they really are. That's just what people do. And that's also a technique they use to infiltrate different circles. That's what all that shape-shifting is about. So whatever is hip or whatever is in at the time or whatever he feel like he want to do and get accomplished, that's the apparel he gonna come in. You see, this is when he was hanging with Kid Cudi. Did I not show y'all Kid Cudi every day dressing very suspect? And in my opinion, Kanye West and Kid Cudi are having a lover's quarrel. That's my opinion. A lot of these dudes, some of these men that are beefing, they're having lover's quarrels. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. But like I said, why would you take a dude serious like this? This dude is a clown. You don't understand that. So mind you, just think, this man has black people pissed off and they are going hard and they're going to be going hard probably all week. So I'm just letting y'all know this it ain't going to stop because this is exactly what's supposed to happen. Remember I said, once it get into October, you're going to see the most distractions, the most killing, the most dark energy, because that's what happened this time of year. I've been studying this shit for over 10 years. I know what I'm talking about. They do the same shit every single year. If you look at all this Kanye West shenanigans, I bet you'll see, put it like this. Let's break him down real quick. I'm going to break him down real quick. Now check this out. Now remember when he said this, George Bush don't like black people. That was at what? Hurricane Katrina aftermath, right? When they was raising money for Hurricane Katrina. And all them people got flooded out and died and never came back to New Orleans, right? Now you see, this happened in 2005. Now we're going to fast forward 17 years later, 2022. What just happened? It was another Hurricane Katrina. Like I said, part two. A Hurricane Katrina just took place where in Florida. And exactly when that flood just took place, who come out trolling again? Kanye West. He come out trolling again after another flood. He came out trolling after this flood. Now, years later, he come out trolling after another flood. See? After this flood, he came out trolling white people. After this flood that just happened, he came out trolling black people. See, this is what I'm trying to show you. These dudes can't trick me. These dudes have limited knowledge. Their knowledge comes from lodges and secret societies. They are under oath, and therefore they only know what they're supposed to know or what they let them know. They don't know nothing. But they think they have enough knowledge more than you, and they bank on you being stupid, and therefore they use their energy against you because he's trying to sell his merch. That's it. And it looks like trash to me. That shit looked like when Echo was out, Academics, that shit looked like a big Rockaware t-shirt. That shit is from that era. You feel me? That's all that shit is, y'all. That shit is bullshit. That is not no real shit. That shit is not nothing fly, right? Shit is trash. That's all it is. It ain't nothing. That t-shirt should be worth $20. That's it. That shit better not be worth no hundreds. That shit should be worth $20. That's it. But just showing you, man. I don't know who this man be thinking he is, but I know for a fact he think black people stupid. And that's what he bank on. So I'm just telling my people, don't get mad. Don't worry about this clown. He's a clown. How you gonna get mad at a clown? When you go to the circus, you don't get mad at a clown. That's it. Nate the Great. What's up, Nate? So that's all I'm saying. What's up, Latavia? That's all I'm saying. Stop getting mad. Stop getting mad at clowns, especially rich clowns, because he's nothing but a celebrity troll. He troll. You got to remember. Remember, he was going to the war shows. He was grabbing the mics, ranting, talking about Taylor Swift, and he's a troll. He trolls celebrities. He trolls politicians. He trolls religion. He trolls rappers. He trolls. That's what he is, a troll. That's it. So I don't know why people getting pissed and mad. Also, Candace Owens, she's a politician and she's a troll. That's their job. What's up? Look, their number one job is to be on the internet all day. Be on the internet all day, swaying public opinion and brainwashing and creating cult followings. That's what they do. And then they go report to their boss. So they nobody special. So like I said, people got to stop getting their feelings, man. Stop being so emotional. Meaning, when a clown do something funny, you're supposed to laugh and keep it pushing. That's it. Because like I said, you're not supposed to be getting mad at a man that looked like he got a pack of hot dogs on the back of his neck. You don't even take him serious. All right? That's just what it is. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Salute to the chat. Salute to my people in the bushes, man. Look, you had a conversation. Did not speak on how they want to have us in the past. I told you. Now, look, we stuck in the past. You know why we stuck in the past? Ain't no trending topics. Ain't no new topics to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about but Kanye West right now and every old topic that's in circulation right now. Nothing else to talk about, y'all. Because this is the time when shit getting real. And when shit getting real and it's election time, a lot of the celebrity work is put on hold. They have to play their position and get in line. That's why you see there's nothing going on right now. Basically what I'm saying, most of the celebrities are stuck in the goddamn house. They just in the house right now. That's it. They just in the house and they're going to be on the internet all day until after election season. That's how the shit go down. All right? They're going to keep playing games because the thing is they have to distract because just in case people start asking questions like why these celebrities are not saying and doing nothing about these harsh conditions in America. You haven't really heard no celebrities speak out about inflation. You haven't heard none of them speak out about nothing with these overdoses, meaning every real thing that's taking place in America, you will see they're not using their voice for that. They're either being silent or they're using their voice for distractions and confusion. That's all they doing, y'all. And on top of all of that, they're trying to sell you stuff. Exactly. Kanye West told us he sold his soul to the devil. He told us outright, man. That's what I'm saying. He told people outright over 10 years ago. So I don't understand why people take him serious. But like I said, what up, Theo? These are the people they use against you. These are the middlemen. What's up? What's up, Malaya? These are the people they use to keep you dumb. What's up, Sassy? That's it. Kanye West is paid and bought to keep you stupid. Therefore, when you get mad at him, that's how he make you stupid, because you showing that you care about what he says and does. Once he understands that he don't have no influence, and the people that send him out to do these shenanigans realize he don't have no influence, then that'll be the end of Kanye West days. But as long as he got influence, meaning he can make you buy his stupid ass merch, he can make you believe in his opinions, he is doing his job. And meanwhile, his friend Virgil, that was a top executive for Louis Vuitton, is dead. And they just released his latest line of Louis Vuitton of his homeboy Virgil that died. And Virgil wasn't rocking with Kanye West before he died too. So that's why I say, man, Kanye West is a troll. That's all I want you to understand and get to your head. This nigga's a troll. He looks like a buffoon, a clown, and just look at how that white man looking at him. I told you, white people don't take Kanye West serious. Only black people do. Nobody takes him serious. You should have learned that when he was rocking the Confederate flag, when he said that slavery was a choice. Even though I understand what he was saying, and I do understand his formula, my thing is he get other people pissed. He get them mad. But that's why I told you, he say truth, but he says mostly dumb shit, because that's what he paid to do, and act weird. And Kanye West understands he has a cult following of college dropouts and mama's boys, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? What up, Wavy? Anyway, like I said, some of these topics are boring, but this was trending. This is the nonsense that's trending right now. They on Black Twitter going crazy. They on Twitter going ham over White Lives Matter. And you got people sitting here breaking down why Black Lives Matter more, and then you got people saying all lives matter, and then you got people justify. Man, people argue over stupid shit. This is why I be trying to tell you about people. This is why people never going to get nowhere, and they ain't going to be shit in life, because they always worried about nonsense. Don't you understand? They know that every day they can sit here and make something up just to piss you off, and it's going to keep working. Y'all don't understand that yet? They could pick one. They could pick any celebrity out of hat. Pick a celebrity out of hat. Say something stupid. All they got to do, say something stupid. You all worked up. Boom. Now you're going to talk about it for a whole week, 2 weeks straight. Meanwhile, you have no clue of what Joe Biden doing. Meanwhile, you don't even pay attention to all the people that's dying or that's dead in Florida right now. And mind you, while you worried about Kanye West, is people probably getting put in a FEMA camp right now, and they knocking on people's doors, rounding people up. But you worried about Kanye West. And remember, I told you with that hurricane, you see, they still didn't show you the search and rescue with the actual National Guard on the ground and what they doing. There's no cameras watching them. See, that's my point. Salute to everybody that's here. JV, what's up? Jay the Great. Anyway, man, like I said, this dude is a damn distractor. He's a nobody. But as you see, political pundit Candace Owens also joined Kanye in wearing a White Lives Matter shirt during a presentation, which angered people even further. Ye describes the new Yeezy line as the future, but some people feel like the gear is setting black people back. God damn it, didn't I just say that? I told you. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. Not only because it say White Lives Matter, it's because it's some whack-ass gear. All right? The shit is trash. All he's doing is taking old 1990s, early 2000 clothes, swag, and branding his name on it and reselling it to people. He think people are stupid. So, as you see, he is setting black people back. You know why? He got black people distracted. That is the setback. Because black people always arguing, worried about the wrong shit. And at the same time, this is giving Black Lives Matter clout. Because you'd be surprised how many Black Lives Matter people are popping back out to argue with these shirts. That's what I'm trying to tell people, man. Oh, man. So I'm going into all of this to explain and show y'all. When I say a lot of things and people don't understand why I be saying that, man, when I be saying certain things, like don't put me in that black category. When I say certain things about black people, it's not the people, it's not the skin color, it's the mentality of a particular people that what? If that's how they function, that's how they get down, I'm not them. I'm not affiliated with them on no level because I don't get mad over a nigga with a t-shirt. I don't get mad at what a clown say. That's a certain people that do that type of behavior. They'll argue about anything. They get upset about anything except for what's real. When it comes to something real, they quiet. I don't rock with people like that. When it's something real, I'm gonna say something. You feel? These people are backwards. They'll get mad over a t-shirt, but when it's all of this other stuff going on, nobody get mad. Like, why nobody ain't getting mad when that rainbow fentanyl started circulating, and it's still circulating? Nobody ain't get mad about that. And nobody want to talk about how the fentanyl coming in from Mexico. I didn't even see nobody get mad at the immigrants coming in the country or the migrants. The same migrants that's ready to take your job, the same migrants that's going to take over your neighborhood, you worried about a damn t-shirt saying white lives matter. And I told you, those so-called migrants, they don't give a fuck about black or white. They only care about green. That's why they're here. See? But it's only Americans that been here their whole life, still live their life worried about race. No other country cares about race. Yes, there's racism all over the world, but nobody puts energy into it. But America. And I had to, I'm going to explain all of this to give detail on some of the reasons why we not going to get nowhere. And I'm saying we, but really, I already know what type of journey I'm on. I'm just letting it be known. Also, remember, Kanye West also got on Drink Champs and said that we were the Hebrew Israelites. He was talking Israelite knowledge. But you know what he was doing? He was playing on the people. Same thing Kendrick Lamar did. Started talking that Israelite knowledge. Then you see him create blasphemy, and you started seeing him walking around with a crown of thorns. They are clowns. They're only going to say, man, I told you, we all get deceived, but I'm trying to tell y'all how these niggas play the game. It's a lot of them play the same game. And they're on the internet, they're on YouTube, they're all over. This is what they do. Every once in a while, they're always going to say some real shit. But that's the same thing as fishing. You know how when you catch something, hook, line, and sinker, you know the saying? They're going to throw out some real shit, and they're going to catch you with it. Then as they're reeling you in, and they feel like they got you, that's when they always come with some fuckery or some dumb shit. But they're always going to say some real shit every once in a while because they know that's how to trick your ass. In order to create a trick, it got to be some truth in the trick. You see? Like when a magician tells you, I'm going to take the mat, you're going to watch me take this rabbit out of the hat. He's going to tell you what he's going to do before he do it. But you're not going to see the actual trick. Or he's going to say, I'm going to pull this dove out of a hat. And next thing you know, he pulled a bird out. He told you what he was going to do, but you didn't see the trick on how he did it. This is what I'm trying to tell you. They tell you the truth about a lot of things. They always going to speak truth because they got to tell you the truth in order to line you up for the trick. Why you think so many people that are in a certain position are so contradictory? Because they know how to finesse. This is why I've been trying to tell my people the warfare is mental. I've been trying to get my people off this physical war that ain't going to work. This world you living in of worshiping human beings in flesh. That's how you always going to lose. Because the people that run shit, they know what you like. They know how to trick you. They know all of your sexual desires and your appetites. They know everything, and they know how to play on your fantasies. This is how they work the trick. This is how a man could pull up, say some real shit one day, and then next week, he say some total opposite of a clown. And this is also how they test public opinion to see how sharp the people's minds are. Let me speak about this too, because I was thinking about this yesterday. We already know with this thing called man versus machine. They already had plans to replace humans with technology. I already spoke about that. But the key thing I didn't say that I forgot, the number one way to make technology over humans work is you have to make the humans super dumb. So that's why you'll see they're making humans more dumber than ever, and making computers more smarter. What's up, Alpha Familiar? Another thing I want to prove to you how they already mastered the craft of computers being smarter than us. Now, this is why I always stress common sense. Because no matter how much technology you got, a goddamn computer ain't got common sense. That's what you got. That's God's gift. See, you can't program nothing with common sense. But my point is, they have to make humans fucking super dumb to make the computer smarter. And my proof is Google is already smarter than all of us. Why? Because you can put something in Google and Google know the answer. The only difference is Google has been programmed with many, many, many different thoughts. You can't go inside your brain and come up with every answer. We can't do that. That's why you're supposed to seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave, meaning knowledge is an ever-learning experience. But the people that run the world know that in order for them to flourish, they have to make you super stupid. So being that you're dumb, it makes the computers look smarter. This is why they're bringing out all the robot technology. I spoke about all this. But the key thing you have to remember, in order for the technology to work at the highest level, you have to be stupid. So this is why we're in a time of me stressing common sense. As long as you got common sense, you're going to be straight. And you can't be outsmarted by a damn computer. Just like I told you, they got people already waiting for the iPhone 14 to drop already. And in my mind, I'm just being real. I'm like, why are people so fascinated with a goddamn phone that drop every year? What has that phone ever done for your life? I'm just being real, y'all. What has that phone ever done for you? What's so important about a goddamn phone? But that's just showing you. They understand that technology reigns supreme. And they understand that now we live a life where we can't function without technology, meaning I'm going to keep it 1,000, y'all. Friday, I left my phone in the crib. I felt weird. And the only reason why I felt weird because I left my phone and I was going to be gone for a couple hours because I knew I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't, I couldn't read my comments. I couldn't holler back. You know, I didn't want people to think I was ignoring them or things like that. You know, I like to check up on certain things. So when I had my phone, that did feel kind of weird. I'm not going to front. And like when I do be going to work, I be listening to my headphones. So it felt weird not having my phone. But when I deal with the phone, it's for really socializing and communicating and researching. But I don't live my life in a phone. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I told you there's times where I put my phone down on purpose. Not trying to be funny, but that's just what I do because I have to keep myself grounded. You do what works for you. You know what I'm saying? But it's certain things I know I have to do in order to keep my mind right. So this is what I be trying to tell people. Sometime over the weekend, people be hitting me up. I might not respond back because sometimes I don't even check my goddamn message. I don't even check that shit. That's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? But my only concern is my people. Like I said, I only care about my people when I'm online. I don't care about nobody else. So Kanye West wearing a shirt like that, shit don't do nothing for me. I don't care. You know why? Because I know he's a troll. And this is how he's taking 90s fashion, selling it for overpriced. And this is how he pisses people off and keep you distracted. Yeah, no, you can't take them people serious. And that's all I'm trying to tell people. You have to master the art of not caring. Throw everything out the window. Then understand that you're only supposed to care about your main priorities. That's the only thing you're supposed to care about, your main priorities. If it ain't got nothing to do with your main priorities in life, stop caring about everything. That's all I'm saying. If things don't affect you, don't care about things. Stop caring. I learned this formula years ago, and it works perfect. You'd be surprised. Your stress levels will go down. Your heart rate will go down. My point is you'll be in good health standards if you just stop caring about everything. That's what I'm going to tell y'all that. Stop caring about everything. Learn to not give a fuck. Don't give a fuck how somebody feel. Don't worry about people's feelings, how they going to look at you, what they think of you. Stop caring about the wrong shit. And just understand it's just you in this world. You came alone, you're going to die alone. And the only thing you got in this world is the things that you created. So the things you create, that's all you worry about controlling. You can't worry about nothing that's out your hands. I used to stress a whole lot doing that, worried about this and worried about that. And then I realized all you doing is worrying about shit you can't even control. And that's what they bank on, and that's how they conquer us. Because we worried about shit we can't control. Then the things we can control, we don't pay that no mind. So these people are trolling, and they playing with your brain. They know what they're doing, and they bank on black ignorance. And I'm going to say it again. You ain't supposed to get mad at a man that look like he got a pack of hot dogs on the back of his neck. All right? Now I see why Kim probably left this man. He in the house getting swole. You feel me? Anyway, this man just trying to sell his merch, and that's what it's all about. This was a whole marketing scheme, but I don't know who's going to buy it. And stop playing. Y'all know that picture looked like some gear from the 90s and the early 2000s. Stop playing. That look like a Rockaway t-shirt. That look like a Sean John shirt. That look like a academic shirt. That look like, come on, man, stop playing. Stop playing. But that shirt probably $100, $200. Who knows? He's a clown. Anyway, lilboosie has something to say. And you know he's the other troll. And he is another one always online. More than he put music out. But these two niggas are one of the same. And their job was to come online every day and say something stupid at least once a day. Or just say something anyway. This is what Boosie had to say. After all we've been through as a race, you put this disrespectful, as you see it's blocked out, you put this disrespectful shit on. You give no fucks about how blacks have died and suffered to the hands of the white man. And you say Bush don't like black people. Really, nigga? So you see, this has been trending so much that Boosie had to chime in. And my point is, do you see, are y'all not just tired of all this race debate and stuff? Black for years have been wasting energy of over 50 years of race debating. My thing is this. It's all about knowing your opponent. As we say, opposition, opponent. Knowing once you know who your opponent is, it's nothing to say. It's nothing to talk about. It's nothing to get mad over. I'm going to break it down like chess because I know a lot of people don't know how to play chess. When you playing chess, you have an opponent. And when you playing chess and you playing against your opponent, when people play chess, you notice one thing, right? They don't do a lot of talking. You make your moves. And when you're making your moves, your whole thing is to win the game of chess. That's how life is when you hear that life is a game of chess. But a lot of black people don't understand life because they don't know how to play chess. But when you know chess, you don't have nothing to say. You know who your opponent is. You know what you're trying to do. You know where you're trying to go. You know what you got to do to win. And your whole thing is getting them off the board, getting them out your way, getting where you got to go and not paying them no mind. That's how you play the game to win. So when I be saying certain things, I know what I'm talking about, and I'm telling my people that's smart when I tell you about the race game. Because why you think the chessboard is set up with black and white? And if you don't know about chess, the white pieces always go first. But chess is an ancient game. And I suggest some of you people that want to be smarter, learn how to play chess. You see, I know how to play chess. That's why I know how to contemplate 5 to 7 moves before I make one move. You see that? I'm a thinker. I know how to make moves before I make one. I done thought about 7 other moves. And I've been using this same knowledge from a kid in the street. Now I use it in real life. How to plot, watch, understand, comprehend, strategize, and execute. That's why I told y'all proper planning prevents poor performance. All right? It's a certain structure that I have within myself that I stick to, and I don't break it for nobody. This is why I told you I stop getting mad at everything and just get smart. Start executing your thoughts. Start planning. Start sticking to what you got set up for yourself. Stop worried about everybody else and what they're doing. Because why? Somebody's going to say something stupid every fucking day. Somebody's going to do something dumb every day. You didn't figure that out yet? When I've told people, in my opinion, life ain't bad. The world ain't bad. It's people. Why you think you wake up feeling great? But it's always going to be one person going to piss you off. Somebody going to say something or do something to piss you off to what? Throw your whole day off. That's the name of the game. So that's why I understand I have to stay away from people. Because everything I just told you, on the opposite side of that, I do have a temper. I have a temper when I'm mad. And if I get mad, it's nobody that's going to calm me down. Ain't nobody going to stop me. I don't care if it's the police. I don't care who it is. If I go mad in a rage, only I can destroy myself. And I know that. So I know how to save myself from myself. And how I do that is stay out the way. That's why it's called know thyself. Knowledge yourself. You got to know yourself. You got to know what makes you great. You got to know what makes you less than great, what makes you low. That's why I told you, you got to G-check yourself. You got to build with yourself. You got to, if you can't be real with yourself, you can't be real with nobody. That's my point. Be real with yourself. If people be real with themselves, they won't care about what Kanye West say. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just using Kanye West as an example. And I'm just showing y'all how black people are going to go on with this forever. And this White Lives Matter shenanigan actually opened up the door for Black Lives Matter to come out. And I've seen online on Twitter how all these Black Lives Matter people coming out making comments. Now he done opened up the floodgates for Black Lives Matter to come back out. Because remember, I told you, in my opinion, right? When you speak on things, that's how you give it life. Like when I was talking about the whole Jeffrey Dahmer thing, that's the whole science of life. Once you say something or put your word on anything, you give it life. You kill things by not speaking on it. Why you think the powers that be make sure they don't speak on none of your greatness? They don't speak on none of your great people. They don't speak on nothing great you did. They don't speak on nothing that's going to benefit you. But they always going to tell you something negative about yourself. They always going to tell you something bad because they understand the science of words. And they don't want to give you no life. So they're not going to give you no words of encouragement. When you learn that the English language is a magical language that is used, then you understand how they're able to win this game. When you go to court, what do they use against you? I'm going to say it again. They use words against you. That's why your lawyer tell you shut up. Because your lawyer, he knows how to play the magical games with words. That's why it told you in the beginning, it was who? And then it was what? I could have sworn it was the word. And then the word became what? Flesh. Which means words are real. Therefore, the powers that be, they know how to use certain words to finesse you. They know how to use words to trigger you. They know how to use words to make you do whatever they want you to do. They just do it with words. But when I told you, when you stop caring about everything you hear, then you'll start thinking for yourself. And the magic don't work on you no more. Get it? So Kanye West is going to keep distracting. But the English language it's a magical language. That's why I already told you. This is why they can make a word mean whatever they want it to mean. They can take a sentence and mix the words around, make one sentence mean more than one thing. This is how America was built within the English language, man. Man, that's what I'm trying to tell people, man. And English language is also used to cast spells. Now let's get to this fool. Then I want to prove to y'all something else. Like I said, shout out to everybody that watched the Jeffrey Dahmer video yesterday. And it's a reason why I put it out. And it's a reason why I'm telling y'all this stuff. They are now making serial killers trend again. When I was a child growing up, we were scared of serial killers. This is when all of those movies started coming out. Halloween, Jason, Freddy. See, when we was young, they tried to scare us half to death. But little did we know that these people in these scary movies were actual avatars of real human beings, meaning they're making serial killing trending again, y'all. This is why I told you they promoting that Jeffrey Dahmer movie to promote serial killers. So here we have a serial killer right here. But the only thing is now, y'all, the so-called serial killer always was labeled as white. But you know the new serial killer now, the face is black. So let's check this dude out right here. Remember the other day when the woman was found dead in the crib? Well, it was a female found chopped up in suitcases. Come to find out, allegedly, this the nigga that did it. And they got caught because his other girl was using a fucking EBT card. For those that don't know, the food stamp card. So they chopped the girl up and was using her food stamp card while she was in the suitcase in the house. Stink. Sounds something like Jeffrey Dahmer, don't it? Deasia Johnson was victimized twice by the killer who hacked her body up and stuffed it into suitcases inside her Brooklyn apartment, and by the leading suspect's other girlfriend who has been using her benefits card. See that? Check it out. Williams is a person of interest. The dismemberment murder of his girlfriend Johnson, the 22-year-old victim's remains were discovered jammed into two suitcases in her apartment on Linwood Street near Atlantic Avenue in Cypress Hills on September 21st with a meat cleaver. See that? You see how he looking? I'm showing y'all they're making serial killers trending. See, you got to peep the evolution. You see how it was a big promotion of Demon Time. So that Demon Time energy is the spirit of a serial killer. Why you think when niggas claim Demon Time and be on killing sprees, only difference in those serial killers, they get off at killing with guns. But Demon Time is the energy of killing. And that spirit has already been here. Now that spirit is starting to possess more bodies, which has these same young niggas doing horrific killings over dumb shit like EBT cards. Because why? That also represents the starvation that some people are dealing with right now. The hunger games is going on right now because everybody ain't straight. And people are out here lurking. I know an instance the other day, the dude was in the store, nigga outside waiting to rob him. Young boy tried to rob him. Nigga came out the store, took the gun off the young boy, smoked his ass with his own gun, and waited for the police to come. This happened the other day. I know what I'm talking about. Niggas on that type of time right now. I told you when it get dark, when it get cold, when it get hoodie season, this what happens. Why? When it get cold, niggas ain't trying to be homeless. Nigga be starving out of desperation, and they do anything. You got people, when you're in the store, they watching you. They watching you swipe that card. They watch you put in that pin. They watching what you buying. They clocking you. They don't care if you're a man or woman. I don't care if it's daytime, nighttime. Somebody watching, always watching now. So like I said, you go ahead and you be naive if you want to. So when I see a woman getting chopped up, that don't surprise me. Because I'm telling you, a lot of you women taking dudes on face value, not really doing the right research, meaning you being with niggas quick, letting them in your house, letting them around your family, being all lovey-dovey too fast, and then you find out this ain't the nigga you want to be with, then you want to get rid of him. Guess what happened? Your ass might get chopped up. Your ass, anything might happen. But this ain't nothing but what we call crackhead crimes. But when you young and you on all type of drugs and you stupid, hey, you'll kill somebody and put them in a suitcase just to use the EBT card. So we also looking at how a human life don't mean nothing no more. Now also check this out, what this fool did. Hold up. Check it out. This was also what he did. Now look. The MACA detail was made public in a Long Island courtroom Monday, where Justin Williams, 23, appeared to face charges for jumping bail. For bail jumping, actually. Grand larceny. The nigga's a thief. A bum-ass nigga. He's a thief. Felony assault. Meaning he like putting hands on people. Not related to Johnson slaying. So other than him killing the girl, he already had the shit going on. But this what his dumb ass did. He went to court and wore a long sleeve black t-shirt emblazoned with the word savage. The nigga wore a t-shirt to court that said savage on it. Repent daily. Thanks for the donation. Do you see this? Another thing I'm going to tell you, an inside joke, what caught me when I saw this story about this fool wearing a shirt that says Savage. Back in the day, remember when they always was talking about legalize it? They used to make the t-shirts with weed on it. Legalize it. Bob Marley, legalize it. They was always talking about legalize the weed, right? Back in the day, right, when we was young, my homeboy went to court and he was fighting a malicious wounding charge. Long story short, he shot a dude. The dude came to court to testify on him. He tried to shoot the dude again to kill his ass, so he couldn't come back to court. And the dude lived and came to court and still testified. So he shot the same dude twice that didn't die. But my point is, my homeboy got 33 years for that shit. He home now. But he wore a t-shirt to court that said legalize it. This was late 90s, right? He wore a t-shirt that said legalize it on it to court. And the judge said, so you really think weed gonna be legal? And he gave him extra time just for wearing that t-shirt. So it's funny today to see weed is legal now. And I look at hindsight, that judge thought weed would never be legal. And we always seen legalize it on the shirts. Y'all know that. They posters. I don't care. You seen legalize it when it came to weed and Bob Marley. Now look at weed legal now. It's crazy, right? So when I saw him with that shirt that said Savage on it and went to court, people don't know the shit you wear in court, you get fried for. That's why I told you when you go to court, you got to have on the right uniform. Didn't I tell you that? I learned these things that you can get fried in court by just not having on the right apparel and not presenting yourself the right way. Meaning you ain't got the suit on, the glasses, or you ain't got the right lawyer. You got to have the right representation. So when you go to court with a shirt that says Savage or any type of hood shirt, you get that shit get used against you and you get classified. That's just how it worked. That's how it worked. So anyway, this nigga chopped a woman up and put her in a suitcase. And while the woman was dead, they was using her EBT card. So we know this nigga was hungry and homeless and a bum ass nigga. Just what he is. All right. And like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it. I've never seen this many women dying in my whole life. And I've seen a lot of death. I've never seen this many women die in my whole life. But that's what's going on because there's a lot of men and boys out here sissified. You feel me? And they hate women. Now, I'm going to show you another serial killer. Now, mind you, keep in mind what I said, that Jeffrey Dahmer is to promote serial killers, gay serial killers, gay behavior, down low brothers, whatever, but it's promoting serial killers. Now, what's back? Serial killers. See that? I'm going to prove something to y'all. When they push agendas, you follow what's going on. They put something out there, but it's always going to be a whole lot of different things going on around that one thing they got putting out there. I'm going to show you how to break this shit down so you won't be tricked. Now, serial killer. Here we go again. Now, I just showed you one black nigga promoted, chopping up body parts like Jeffrey Dahmer. Now we got another nigga. He going to trial, accused of killing 22 elderly women. Serial killer. And they ain't got a black face. Showing y'all a pattern real quick. Oh, that ain't it. Check this out. Police, 5 California killers may be work of a serial killer. This is going on right now. People are mysteriously getting slaughtered. 5 people killed in California. And they saying this the man right here. Now check this funny business. They saying this the man. They saying all the victims been dying from the same gun, revolver. They don't have no face. They have nothing on this man whatsoever. They don't know who the fuck this is. He already done killed 5 people. He walking around right now. Serial killing is trending in America. Serial killing also ties in with the human trafficking and organ harvesting. Because if you're a serial killer and you out here killing, you can chop them body parts for sale. See, these are some of the last ways that these big organization, dirty cartels are getting their money. This is how some sick people are just out here getting their rocks off. And some of these could be so-called racist people just randomly killing people and getting away with it. Because mind you, they say this man killed 5 people. They say he's on camera, but they don't know who this is. They don't got a face. They don't got a clue. Serial killers. I'm showing y'all what's going on. I'm showing you down south. I'm showing you the West Coast. And I'm showing you the East Coast right here. Serial killing. That's the new formula. And it ain't no coincidence how all of this is happening right before Halloween. Because I told you this was going to be the dark season. This is the dark time. I already told y'all that. Not to toot my own horn, but I got to show and line things up to show people that I deal with facts. I don't freestyle. I'm not doing this shit for no gimmick. I'm showing y'all what I'm talking about in my opinion. So I could be crazy for all I know, but this is what's going on. This is what I see. The trend of serial killing. And remember, back in the day, serial killing was only put on white people. So now all these serial killers are trending. Niggas was already on demon time. Don't forget that. But now it's going to be a lot of suspicious killings. Like people you thought was cool, and next thing you know, they out to slay you. People studying, watching you, and the whole time they want to slay you. And still, you got dudes that'll slay you, and all they want to do is take your TV out your house, some stupid shit. But that's the time we in right now. So I just wanted to show you the pattern and why they bringing this energy back out of serial killing. They don't know who this man is. They're offering $85,000 for his arrest, but they don't know who he is. He killed 5 people already, and he's still walking around somewhere. None of the men were robbed or beaten before their killing. See? So he killed people. He ain't want no money, and he ain't steal nothing. Then I tell you, some people that kill, they don't want your money. They just want your life. Then I tell people that some people want both, but I'm telling you, some people, they just want to kill. None of the men were robbed or beaten before their killings, which all took place within a radius of a few square miles, which means within the same area, this man killed 5 people, and they don't know who the fuck he is. Allegedly. Stockton police officer Joseph Silver said Monday, the shootings also do not seem to be related to gangs or drugs either. You see, when I was telling you, when I told you I within the Jeffrey Dahmer story, how a lot of killings be getting put on gangs and drugs, but the whole time it be serial killers, and sometimes it be racist white people. The same way we looked at the clip, the picture, with a police officer in Chicago shot that boy in the street for no reason, did a drive-by, but he didn't know he was on camera. This shit been going on for years. And when a killing happens in the hood, all they got to do is classify it gang-related or drug activity, and the case get put under the bushes. But meanwhile, the serial killer get to walk around and kill more people. He killed 5 people. He walking around right now. So it is safe to say that serial killers are trending in America. This is the new fad. Because remember, in America, it's a lot of what? Copycats. It's a lot of followers. So this is what's going on. What up, Mr. X? Serial killers. The American death culture, death is always worship. And ain't no good news unless it's about some death. You know that. Check this out. Now, this is a good thing right here. And all my people in New York City need to pay attention, because New Yorkers can now look up the records of police they encounter. So now you can do a background check on a police officer. You can do a background on him and see what type of dirt he got going on, or see his arrest record, or what I mean by see how he does his work. See if he got any stains on his background for mistreating people, things like that. So we know for years they like to hide their badge number. They cover up their name. But they trying to make it where now people can look their records up. And I don't know if that's going to stop nothing, but who cares? Hey, I'm going to be real with y'all. Hey, we here. We lit. I love my people. I'm glad we here. But I ain't too motivated with this show because it's a lot of trash, all right? It's a lot of trash out here. It's nothing. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, y'all got to understand this shit. It is nothing to talk about. Shit is so real. Everything that's in the media is fucking bullshit. So I'm sitting here talking about shit that's irrelevant, really. But we got to talk about these things because this give us a chance to come together and just peep game. Like the next story. Look at this shit. Social media drags Joe Budden for admitting he faked putting on condoms during sex on recent podcasts. Now, do you see how all these, once again, do you see? When you're a black man, you got to say some stupid shit. That's his job. We know Joe Budden has been in trouble for beating on chicks. Joe Budden have came out and said he jerks his dog off. Joe Budden talking about I'm showing you these nasty dudes. I'm showing you these nasty, foul, low down, dirty, weak ass, bitch ass niggas that be out here saying shit, representing the black man when we know that's a fucking lie. But that's what they do. He also showing you his dirty behavior. He also showing you his sneaky behavior, admitting that he fake putting on condoms. And Joe Budden fuck a lot of thoughts and whores, just to be honest with you. Now you see why Nick Cannon got them bumps on his face? These dudes be so-called millionaires saying the most dumbest shit. Why do they say dumb shit? Because their job is to be coons and to dumb people down and just keep the fuck shit going. That's why I told y'all the shit is tiring. It's fucking tiring, man. I'm tired of talking about these clowns, man. But this was news. So Joe Budden admits he fake putting on condoms during sex. What did he fucking do, Joe? Planned Parenthood. Now, you know they under attack right now. You know laws have been set for them to shut down in certain places. But I saw this and I want to speak on it real quick. That they opened up their first mobile abortion clinic. And basically they said that they trying to do the work and get as much work done as they can before the laws get implemented. Also, something was said about the new Glorilla video, the rap female Glorilla that's blowing up, doing her thing. Her video she made in front of Planned Parenthood, bragging about how she ain't got no kids, she baby daddy free. But she was rapping in front of Planned Parenthood. So I already know that was strategically set up too. And Glorilla signed Yo Gotti, and Yo Gotti is down with Roc Nation. My point is, I never in my life seen a chick rapping in front of Planned Parenthood, basically promoting abortions. And I have no comment on abortions. What a woman want to do with her body, that's on her. Like I said, I don't care about what other people do. I don't get upset what other people do. That's on them. Trump sues CNN for defamation because now you see the truth been coming out about a lot of slander and lies that these media networks been used to do against Trump. But you'll see CNN don't say nothing bad about Joe. See, they're not even fair. Let me ask somebody in the chat, what has Joe done for the country since he's been in office, particularly? What has he done? I'll wait. What has Joe done? Okay, let's move on. This is not in particular, but I wanted to show y'all $82 million mansion that's under construction. This shit look like Atlantis. But I just wanted to show y'all how the elite are building all of these exotic places as getaways. You see this whole island setup only got one way in and one way out. This also got to do with trafficking as well. In my opinion, these are some of the places where people that's going to be getting kidnapped and stolen. Some of y'all are going to be servants on these islands. But not only that, there's also the main thing I wanted to speak on this is to prove that they don't want everybody dead. The world is not coming to an end because they wouldn't be putting 82 million into somewhere to live if the world was coming to an end. The world that's coming to an end is the world for particular people. A world means the life you live in. That's why we got the saying like you in your own little bubble. Your own little bubble is your own world. So when we hear about all of these things about the world coming to an end, no, that's just some people's world coming to an end. And within the world is a lifestyle. Some people's lifestyle and the world they live in is coming to an end. That is what the New World Order is about. Things are just being done on a different level. But keep in mind what I already said earlier. When you have certain principles or certain things in line, you always going to be grounded. So meaning I'm grounded. So it don't matter what new thing I try. I'm always going to be me. That's the difference. New also deals with adapting. I'm always going to be me, and I ain't never going to change who I am, but I also know how to adapt to many different situations and conditions. And adapt to different environment, different people, different lifestyles. Even though within my heart, I'm set in my ways. You get it? I'm not going to change who I am, but I also know how to be swift and changeable. You see, it's an art and a technique to all of this. So I don't care how many New World Orders they got planned. I'm always going to be able to function. You know why? Because I'm embedded with certain things. And whatever they got planned is not going to work on me. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck. I don't care. That's the reason why it ain't going to work on me. It's only going to work on people that's scared. It's only going to work on people that put all their energy into the shit and don't have a clue of what's going on. I'm showing people that life is mental and spiritual. And I'm showing you the way to win is you got to be smart. That's how you win all this shit. Or I say that's how you survive. You can have all the pride in the world and got nothing to do with being smart. You can wear your emotions and feelings on your sleeve and be proud of everything you say and be the most arrogant, but that shit ain't going to help you. Only the people who are smart and wise are going to be straight. It don't matter what they got planned in this lifetime. Then the harsh reality is this world really something to be worried about, to hold on to anyway? And then you see the most people that want to hold on to this world are the number one people doing the most fuck shit. That's my point. So that's why I'm saying all these different things, that I'm showing you this. In order for the rich to get richer, is people got to keep making the money. Meaning everybody's not going to be dead, because who's going to make the money for the rich? Good morning, Miss Jackie. Who's going to make the money for the rich if everybody dead? This is why I had to keep stressing. The rich know for them to stay in power, they need what? Slaves. They need what? Dumb people. And a dumb person is a slave. Because why? You're under a spell and you don't got no chains on. You're limited in everything you do, but you ain't got no chain on. That's what makes you a slave. You're a slave because you're unaware to your whole reality of life. And your whole life you're wasting trying to figure something out. And you don't even know who you are. And you fight and argue about everything. That's why you're a slave. And the powers that be know they need slaves in order for them to stay in power. Good morning, Sakina. So this is why I'm stressing people that they don't want everybody dead, because how they going to live on top of the hog? Get it? They understand for them to be rulers, they need people to rule. So I'm just expressing these things for my people that be scared and worried about the New World Order and all these people. And I'm showing you they don't have no power. They nobody. They just bank on you being stupid. That is their power. Their power comes from you being dumb. And they drain you and use it against you. That's what Kanye West do. That's why I told you he's a celebrity troll. He is the most trollingest nigga on the planet. That's why that white man looking at him like, what the hell is wrong with this boy? This guy's weird. Selling you merch of beat up clothes, dusty clothes, selling it to you for hundreds of dollars because he feel like you stupid. And he got people mad, worked up, because he been trolling again. He back trolling. White Lives Matter. Trolling. You'd be surprised how many people I've seen responding to this man on Twitter. And he got Black Lives Matter back out. You got people saying all lives matter. And people saying white lives matter. And then you got people saying Black Lives Matter. Why the fuck is we talking about this shit again? I could have sworn that was 2 years ago. Why are we still talking about this? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's his job. to keep you in the past, keep you stupid, but you don't know nothing that's going forward. He ain't talking about the Ukrainians that came here. He ain't talking about the migrants. He ain't talking about the fentanyl. He ain't talking about how we need money in the hood. We ain't getting no help with these bills. He ain't talking about the inflation. He's talking about a goddamn t-shirt, White Lives Matter. You got people don't even know where the fuck they gonna be living at soon, and they talking and they mad at White Lives Matter. That's why I say, man, I can't entertain this shit all day, but I just got to show y'all because this is going to trend all day. It's going to trend all week. And watch, every celebrity going to have something to say about Kanye West. And guess what? That's how the magic trick works. That's why I broke down already for those that wasn't here. Kanye West is doing the same exact thing. After Hurricane Katrina, he came out and said George Bush don't like black people. He was trolling back then. Now, after Hurricane Ian has flooded out Florida, he come out trolling again. Seems to me, every time a catastrophe happens, Kanye West come out and troll. And this is to take the attention off of Florida. Because it's people floating around and dead right now, and they still doing a search and recover, meaning they did not even find all the people out there that's dead. So why Kanye West ain't in Florida right now helping us some shit? Or speaking on that? Why Candace Owens ain't out there helping people? That's where they need the real help at in America. That's my point. That's right. Let's cover different news. Let's turn up with the knowledge. That's right, Miss Deja. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn up with this knowledge, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm gonna do. But I have to see the reason why I cover these certain stories, like because it's trending news, right? So sometimes we got to take these trending news and we got to break it down and dispel of it, meaning that's how we destroy the lies. You know what I'm saying? Every time we break down this bullshit, that's actually us doing our job. You know what I'm saying? So some of these things we have to expose and break it down and then throw it away and move on. And it's also what has to be used to intrigue the minds of the masses. You see it? It's all for the masses. But that's why I say once you pull up here, you're going to get a dose of this medicine. So I ain't talking about no Kanye West for real. I'm talking about his stupidity. And I'm talking about how he been deceiving niggas for a long time and playing these games, and they send him out to do this shit. Kanye West does not trend for good music. He trends for being a clown. So why are you still getting mad at what Kanye West said? He already said slavery was a choice. He already told you that he already showed you him rocking the Confederate flag. He already showed you his happy white family. What part don't you understand? That you don't take a nigga serious with a pack of hot dogs on the back of his neck. You don't take him serious, all right? The same way this white man don't take him serious, you don't take him serious because the nigga is a troll. And he's selling you old fucking dirt bomb 90s fashion. This is what he's selling you for overpriced. Kanye West knows that black people are stupid. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. He knows the shit. And what you don't understand, and most of y'all know this shit, they understand what? Bad publicity is good publicity. So even if they got to do something to piss you off and make you mad, he's still getting what? Publicity. So therefore, he still wins. But I told you, when you stop caring, that's when they lose. When you stop caring about the new stuff they dropping, when you stop caring about all the shit they selling you, that you keep on fucking buying, then you'll be all right. When you stop caring about the shit they keep trying to sell you. When you stop buying, then you'll see where they really stand with you. So Kanye West is playing a game. And he looked like a monkey with a mask on right here. The nigga's a joke. And the only time he gonna say some real shit is what? When he want black people on the side. That's how the shit work. You ain't noticed that? They only gonna say something about black people when they want you on their side. But once they get what they want, you don't hear nothing about. They leave you alone because you're just a customer. That's all I'm saying, y'all. So this is what I learned. Whenever you see Kanye West trolling, that means there's some real shit going down in the real world. Understand that. That's what I learned about him. When he come out, when they bring their puppets out, that means there's some real shit going on. All right. And you saw that picture with Kanye West in the crib with Hillary. Man, I showed you all of that. Kanye West played both sides. He's a goddamn shiesty ass Gemini. You got good Geminis, you got shiesty Gemini. That nigga shiesty. That nigga play both sides. He play 8 sides. That nigga do it all. Because that's what he do. Confusion. All right. And it's no coincidence. He a Gemini. Jeffrey Dahmer a Gemini. Biggie Smalls was a Gemini. Jeffrey Dahmer, Biggie Smalls, born on the same day. People don't even know. They handpicked these people on their names and birth dates. People don't even know about that shit in the season they born in, because you don't believe in zodiacs, right? But guess what? The people that run this world, they function off zodiac. So you ain't got to believe the shit. You ain't got to believe it. Trump was a Gemini. It's a certain science where Geminis are controversial people. Tupac. But that's a whole nother saying. That's why I'm trying to tell you, it ain't about what you believe in, it's about what you know. I can know something, but don't mean I believe in it. Just because I know something don't mean I got to worship the shit. But it's a lot people don't know, because you limited your intelligence by not learning different things and just being stuck on one thing. And you being stuck on one thing make you one-dimensional. Therefore, you're never going to see all the other things coming at you. I broke this down to y'all before. You only get one view of things. That's what got you limited. You see that pyramid, but you only see that one view. You don't look, you ain't seen it from all angles. Until you start looking at life from all angles, you're always going to fall short. And just because you know about something don't mean you got to believe in it, don't mean you got to worship it, but it's good to know, because what you don't know can kill you. When you understand that formula, you'll live a longer life. It ain't about what you believe in, it's about what you know. But everybody got their own beliefs. But you can have a belief and don't know shit. So when we talk about that knowledge, knowledge has to always be seeked out. And it's a job, and it's something that's going to take place until the day you die. From the womb to the tomb, knowledge shall be consumed. This is how you function, because they told you that man cannot live off what? Bread alone. You need knowledge to live. You can't live off food alone, bread. You need knowledge. You can't live off money alone. You need knowledge. But you can live a long life off knowledge alone. That's a fact. You can live off knowledge and water. But that's a whole nother science. But these are facts. That's why they told you man can't live on bread alone. And that's why you'll see people that are spiritually dead always end up dead, because they don't believe. How you don't believe in the spirit when the spirit is what drives the body? Therefore, when your spirit is tainted, that all that means is what? Your body shall soon follow. When the spirit leaves your body, or when the spirit, or should I say, when the spirit is not in accordance with your body shall soon leave, depart. That's why all I got to do, I can look at any fool, I can look at anybody led astray and understand that their days are short, because they don't have no spiritual energy. Therefore, they don't have no protection. In this world, it's what we see, but it's controlled by unseen powers. They didn't put out all them Star Wars movies for nothing. You think all them Star Wars movies came out with all those multi-million $100 budgets? Nah. That whole Star Wars trilogy is about energy. It's about the dark side against the light side. And then you'll see the light side and the dark side still exist as one. That's why even though Luke Skywalker was the good guy, his daddy was Darth Vader, the bad guy. Once you learn about black and white, then you'll understand why they got on these black and white shirts, White Lives Matter, with black and white letters. And you'll understand that's the reality of life. The reason why I know that, that's my sign. The yin and the yang sign is black and white. I understand positive, I understand negative. I understand how to function amongst both, because within negative, it's a little bit of positive. Within positive, it's a little bit of negative. Within negative, it's both. It's a never-ending story. That's why I told you life ain't just one way. How the hell you think I could sit here and break down so much knowledge if I didn't study evil as well? I study evil. That's how I know evil. And I'm going to keep it real with y'all. That's why I know evil. I study evil. I study evil, and I study evil people. That's how I know evil. But if I was unaware and just being one way, one-dimensional, I wouldn't know the whole picture, would I? But yes, your boys study evil. So that's why I know evil. When I see it, when I smell it, when I hear it, I know evil. I see through people. This is why they didn't want you to know about evil. So being that you wouldn't know about evil, you wouldn't know evil when it comes in your presence, and you will always be slaughtered. Now you understand why I say certain things like I don't trust people just because they smile. I don't go for certain things because I understand how evil works. And I told you the only way to judge a person is by judging their heart and their actions and what they do with their hands. What a person do with their hands, that's who they are. So as a man thinketh, so is he or she. A person always going to show you how they think by the shit they do. But we're trained up to ignore shit and be stupid. That's where the saying come from. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Stop fucking denying the truth. Stop knowing shit and playing stupid. That's part of your fucking downfall. Stop doing that shit. I don't care what level you're doing it on. When you see something, it is what it is. There's no need to make amends. There's no need to make excuses. There's no need for that. You got to deal with things accordingly. That's what gives you power. So when we see Kanye West playing these games, in my eye, he's a nobody. He's a peon. He don't got no power over me. Because I don't care what Kanye West do. He's a fucking troll. All right? And the nigga told you he sacrificed his life for some Happy Meal and some fries. He sacrificed. And a lot of people feel like he sacrificed his mom because his mom was straight until she tried to get surgery. And then you'll see after his mom passed, Kanye West shifted into somebody else. And then he said George Bush don't like black people, but then he went and married a white woman and had white kids, mixed kids. So it's just showing you Kanye West is all over the place. And he's confused. Why? Because Babylon is confusion. Babylon represents the home of confusion. And Kanye West is a false prophet, a false god. That's why he tried to call himself Yeezy, yay, short for playing around with the word Jesus. Jesus. Playing with y'all. Blasphemy. Mockery. He's a joke. Trying to sell you bummed out merch for overpriced prices. Anybody buy this hoodie, you a damn fool. If you buy that hat, you a damn fool. You got to understand these brands coming out ain't even battle tested. They ain't even been out for 50 years plus like Polo and shit like that. Louis Vuitton been out 100 years. Gucci, that shit been out 100 years. This nigga's trying to get there. He's trying to be like that. He'll tell you about black people, but the whole time, this nigga trying to be European. Stop playing, man. This nigga's a fool. Understand a fool when you see one. So when Kanye West say something stupid, all I'm saying is don't pay him no mind. That's his job to make you fucking mad. Get it? Hurry up and die. What up, bro? His whole job is to make you mad. So just watch from today how many people are going to be talking about this. And watch how this Black Lives Matter shit going to pop back out. Because this nigga opened up the floodgates for everybody from Black Lives Matter to come back out. White lives don't matter. White lives matter, actually. See, I said white lives don't matter because at the end of the day, I don't care about nobody's life and what they got going on. At the end of the day, I don't care. Why? People going to do what they want to do. Even though I understand all lives matter, I understand that. I understand Black Lives Matter. Those are just words. I understand white lives matter. But those are words that don't got shit to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I matter more than everybody else, in my opinion. I don't care about what nobody else doing. That's why I've been trying to tell people. I don't care who nobody has sex with. I don't care what nobody do, period, with their life. Just don't bring that shit around me. And matter of fact, I'm not going to let you bring it around me. Therefore, I don't care what you do. And that's another thing I learned. People going to do what they do. So I don't pull up to try to influence public opinion. Now that y'all weak niggas care about what people say and do. You got niggas be on the internet, they get in their feelings if somebody say something. I'm talking about niggas claim to be real niggas. Real niggas, but you act like a bitch when somebody says something about you on the internet. That's a bitch. You know why? Because you care what people say. That means that man's word matter. That person matters to you. That's why you get in your feelings because they said some shit. When a motherfucker don't matter to me, I don't give a fuck what they say because in my world, they don't even exist. They're a fucking ghost. I'm good at that. Everybody ain't there yet. But I told you, I don't have no feelings. I only have feelings towards that which I want to have feelings towards. I only love who I want to love. I only care about who I want to care about. Other than that, my feelings can never be controlled. And I can turn them off and on at any time. That's just me. It's situations in life that made me like this. I know who I am, but that ain't everybody. Some people, you got to get there. That's why I was trying to talk to these men. You need to man up, stop acting like a bitch and a sissy, and stop always in your fucking feelings over what somebody said and what somebody else doing. That's why I can't affiliate with certain niggas, because they ain't real. They're going to talk that talk, but they ain't real. They're going to tell you they real 1,000 times, but they're always going to keep doing shit to show you they ain't real. So who am I to question it? I understand 1 + 1 = 2. Booyah. That's all I'm saying, y'all. I'm just talking shit, but I'm about to get out of here, man. Your boy was on time today. But one thing I want to say, I'm happy all my people pull up. I love when I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all be getting me motivated. Y'all don't even know it. Also, like I said earlier, shout out to my people that be in the bushes, that's tap in. Whether you come in the chat or not, I know who's there. I know what's up. Salute to y'all. You dig? Like I told y'all, I ain't got no smoke with nobody. You know why? Because ain't nobody worth me getting mad over. Ain't nobody affected my life, dog. I live in the real world. I told you, I come on the internet and do what I do, but I live in the real world. So I'm never going to get mad over what somebody said that ain't real. Don't you understand how much energy it takes to hate somebody? That shit take energy. It do. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why a lot of niggas dying of high blood pressure, heart attack, strokes, and all the wrong reasons before they time, because niggas wasting their whole life being angry and mad and beefing. And I'm just saying, niggas don't know how to chill. So when I see Kanye West getting people pissed off, that shit don't surprise me, because that's what he do. And he's distracting. So we got Jeffrey Dahmer being played. So we back in the 90s now, y'all. We got Kanye West bringing out 90s fashion. We got every celebrity from the 90s back online talking they talk. And the future looking dull. And this nigga's a clown and a troll. Don't never forget that. Don't ever forget that shit. And just watch how many people he done pissed off. But the number one thing I wanted to stress within this episode is the reason why so-called black people can't get nowhere is because of niggas like Kanye West. So you got to understand. And he is a master of playing the game called divide and conquer. That's what they do, y'all. So other than that, I think I touched on everything. This man is a weirdo and a shapeshifter. 1 minute he want to be white, 1 minute he want to be black, 1 minute he want to be a Hebrew Israelite, 1 minute he want to be a gangster, 1 minute he want to be in a fashion. This nigga's all over the place. And those are the niggas you stay away from, because he ain't solid. Solid, liquid, gas. Liquid is all over the place. Gas eventually disappears. That's why most of these niggas, they all over the place or they fade away. But that which is solid will always remain solid. Understand, you was taught that in school: solid, liquid, and gases, which is different forms of what? Matter. And they're going to tell you white lives matter. My point is this: stop getting worked up for everybody's stupidity, because that's what they bank on. All right? So even though Boosie has something to say to Kanye West, we don't care about Boosie neither, because that's like Dumb and Dumber right here. These niggas might as well make a movie. We don't care about y'all. All right? I spoke to y'all about the trend, what's going on with serial killers, black serial killers in America. Yes, killing is trending in America. Death, right? Death, death, death. Whether you like it or not. Death being promoted on the series Netflix, Jeffrey Dahmer, death in real life. People dead in Florida, death. This nigga killed the girl, chopped her up, put her in a suitcase, and had his other girl spend the EBT card, aka food stamps, while the girl was dead in the house, stink. That's what your people doing. Another serial killer. This man killed 22 grannies. You feel me? He killed 22 grannies. Trial to begin for man accused of killing 22 elderly Texans. Now, that was grannies and grandpas, but I'm just saying he killed 22 grannies. See that? Serial old killer. Black man. You see your uncle right there? What's up, Rondell? But guess what, y'all? Serial killing is trending because I know how America works. I know how the media work. Whatever movie they put out, it's always a narrative that comes behind it. They only drop projects in certain seasons, in certain times that coincide with certain agendas. You got to know how this shit works. Once you understand how they move, you'll never be tricked again. So when I told y'all, when I went into that whole Jeffrey Dahmer thing, I did the special yesterday. Make sure you check it out. I told y'all, in my opinion, the whole purpose of that movie is to influence the minds because the subconscious takes in information without your permission. They are putting thoughts into the subconscious of black men and gay black men and everybody who wants to know of how a serial killer functions. And being that we're in a time of human trafficking and organ donating, a lot of niggas are going to want to be Jeffrey Dahmer just so they could chop up your body and sell the body parts. Do you get it? Do you understand how it ties together? When I told you Jeffrey Dahmer was the first human trafficker, sex trafficker, organ harvester, and now he's promoted to show you how to do it. Therefore, now all of a sudden, you see niggas trending for being serial killers. Look at this. This was yesterday. And you see when I caught it was 3 hours ago. So this is recent news. This is recent. Serial killing ass nigga chopping up bodies. Serial killer ass nigga. Then I showed you serial killer in California right now. You see when I caught this, it was an hour in the time span, meaning this shit going on right now, and they did not catch this man. And he's on camera. And they say he killed 5 people in the same area. They don't know who the fuck he is. Serial killers. I told y'all, American death culture, serial killing, death is on the rise. So I'm going to tell all my people right now, if you're single, especially women, you better be on point, be aware, don't be stupid, stop trying to meet people online, stop doing the most, go out in the daytime and be on point because this shit is trending and it's going on all over. I already told y'all about the home invasions. You seen that kind of fruition. All of this shit ties together because now you got a nigga that's a serial killer going to do a home invasion, chop your ass up and get up out of there. Just like the woman that got killed in New York. Only reason why they found her, because it smelled like death. And I broke down the Jeffrey Dahmer story, how he was doing it for 10 years and nobody said nothing. That's why, in my opinion, that operation was known. It was called Kill Black People. And that's just my opinion. All you got to understand is this demon time has went to another level, y'all. And the powers that be, they ain't saying nothing about it. They turning their back and they letting him do the distraction because he know what's going on. But serial killing is on the rise, y'all. So you got to know. It was the same way when some of us grew up back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Serial killers are back. And it's being promoted. And I told you yesterday that America has the most serial killers in the world. Famous serial killers at that. There's a lot of serial killers that ain't never been caught. So I just wanted to show y'all that. Because it will get dark early. And it will be Halloween soon. And if you know about this season, this is when the witches, the warlocks, people that believe in all the most wickedest things, this their time of the year when they feel good about themselves. You know how we feel good when the summertime, oh, I can't wait till the summer, oh, yeah. But they feel happy like that when it's this time of the year, whether you know that or not. Them people, them gothic people, and all of them people that deal with that energy, they love this month. And you already know, if you know anything, you know every year they do what? The scary movie marathons. I ain't gonna lie. Every year, that's when I get my catch up on the old Jason flicks, Freddy. You know, they're gonna show all the movies again. They show it, they do it every October. But this is the world we in now. And this is why you gotta protect your kids more than ever. I'm telling y'all. Why you think what you think the whole movie Saw was about? Wasn't Saw about chopping off body parts? Every scary movie you seen, is now a reality. But really, it already was a reality. They just put in a movie. It wasn't popular. Now it's popular. So that's all I'm saying, y'all. And these are also some of the curses they put on us. Because instead of love, peace, or harmony, if you keep death, murder, and chaos, that's how you keep everything in shambles. You got to remember, the goat guard does everything opposite. And everything they do opposite gives them power. That's why their whole job is to make you opposite. Make you an op. Make you an op to your own self. So that's all I'm going to say on this topic. It's a dead topic. White lives matter. Who cares? But Kanye West is pissing people off. And don't forget, he's trying to sell his merch. Salute to the chat. What y'all think about this? What y'all think about this whole White Lives Matter thing with Kanye West? What do y'all think? Call me crazy. I love this month. Every other holiday are fake. Hey, I don't knock you. A lot of people like the fall. I do like the fall now. Don't get me wrong. I like the fall though. Because to me, things calm down in the fall. Things get in order. Meaning if you got your life set up right, fall goes smooth. But if you don't, then fall is chaos. But fall, things are supposed to fall in place. That's why you go back to school in the fall. You know, most seasons start in the fall. If you know about entertainment, all new series, shows start in the fall. Sports, basketball, football starts in the fall. Fall is when things fall in place. Fall is when they get things in order. They really start prepping for the new year in fall. Why you think elections are in the fall? That's why I told you. You don't believe in certain things, but the people that run your life believe everything. And that's why they function off of that frequency. They understand seasons. They understand zodiacs. They understand time. They understand demographics. They understand everything that you don't, and that's all they use against you. Your lack of knowledge. That's it. So always remember that. They don't have no power. Their power comes from you being stupid. The same way they need our power to make the job work. You can't build a construction building unless you need a human being's power. You need a man's strength to lift the boulders, dig the ditches. You need his power, right? But the building get built, right? That's how it works. They build kingdoms off of your power, being dumb, doing all the devil's work. That's how they win. That's all I'm saying. Exactly, yup. I don't even want to say that word, but you're right. You're right, Ron. You're right, Rondell. Yup. Because they reversed it. Harvest season is really supposed to be the good time of the year. Like I said, that's the whole part of the fall. Harvest is when the ancient, it was a time when you pick your food, you pick your crops, you stockpile your nutrition, and you get ready for the winter. You go in the winter, you're getting ready for winter mode. You chill out. Now they call it cuffing season. My point is, it has always been this time of the year. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the same time of the year where they also say that man was born, allegedly. I think they said a particular man was born around this time, but they said it was Christmas. This is the time where they cast spells and deal with a lot of sacrifice. That's how it works. But like I told you, when you at a certain level, the spells don't work. Nothing they try to do gonna work, or it ain't even gonna work. That's just how the shit go. That's how I can see anything and see it for what it is. The shit, it just don't work on me. It just don't. That's why I'm not mad at Kanye West. How the hell I'm gonna get mad at a fucking clown? So all I'm saying, y'all, stop getting mad, stop caring about shit, and you'll see how that shit work. Other than that, I holler at y'all. Thank y'all, everybody, for pulling up, giving me your time for the day. Thank y'all all for being solid. Y'all keep this thing going. Y'all keep me motivated, because I swear, if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't even be doing this shit. You'd be surprised, man. Y'all be surprised. Be surprised. But it's the people that I know got like genuine love for me and appreciate what I do. That's why I do it. And the fact that people be vibing together, that's me. That's me doing my work alone. Just bringing people together under a positive cause where people just can get along and vibe and keep the good energy going. I'm already doing my job. So if I'm gonna pull up and these things gonna keep happening, that's what I'm gonna do. But I told niggas before, YouTube ain't gonna change your life. And you'll see every nigga that been on YouTube, I don't care how long they been on here, you see they doing the same shit. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Salute Jug Rich. Appreciate you too, bro. Appreciate everybody here and the people that's listening. Anybody that tap on that video every day and tap on, I appreciate y'all. Hopefully you get something out the deal. That's it. This is what I do. What's up, y'all? That's right. It's harvester season. And the thing I want to stress about that is harvest season is supposed to be a good time, but they flipped it and made it bad. So when you in harvest season, you're supposed to pick your food, but in harvest season, they pick human beings. Get it? It's like I said before, the same way the crops got to be cut is the same way they cut down human beings. It's called stunting your growth. It's called stopping your bloodline. And they know once they attach you from the root, that's a dead entity. That's why their whole thing was to separate you from your roots. That's why a lot of people don't know their roots. That's why a lot of people are mentally dead, because they don't know their roots. So you're basically dead. And this is why they call you black. That's why at the funeral, you're supposed to wear all black. Black represent death. What color does the Grim Reaper wear? Black. I'm not going to keep telling y'all the same thing, but I'm not talking. Y'all already understand this. I got to make things clear for those that don't know, because some people just want to hold on to that fucking word. When you look at your damn skin, you do not see no goddamn black. But you were programmed for over 50 years. And therefore, you still get mad over Black Lives Matter and White Lives Matter. All right, y'all. I'm tired now. See, this shit is so tiring. But I do it for y'all, so it's all good, man. Other than that, episode 279, Photo Fade Live. Kanye West is a celebrity troll. He's a goddamn fool. The white man know he's a fool. He paid to be a fool. He's contradicting, and he ain't shit. And he's trying to sell people merch, and that's it. It's over for Kanye West. His day gonna come soon too. That's all you gotta know. All right. Other than that, we out of here. He's nothing but a monkey with a mask, and let him be what he is. And watch how many of people that are blind followers gonna be getting worked up and talking about this shit all week. Other than that, I'm Fun of Fame, episode 279. If you didn't watch that Jeffrey Dahmer special I did yesterday, make sure you watch it, because I watched it myself, and I think it was good, and we all watched it together. So salute to everybody that was there. Anyway, make sure you watch that video. It's definitely some important jewels in the video, and that's all I got to say on that. Other than that, I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all know my time. Thank you, everybody. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to all my people that know what time it is. Other than that, y'all, I'm up out of here. I'm a holler. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay right. One.